Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. How you guys are doing? I hope you guys are doing well. This video, let's start the stream. Let's go. You know what we're doing? Let's go and play daily game. Let's complete that one. What? What is this? Chance they must now attack us. Okay. Okay. Chance Fuller, they are back. It's crossing magnetic field. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Wait, what? I missed the chance to get Ronaldinho because I already got Emilson. Oh man, oh man. Yesterday I received red card, so I have to bench Trent Alexander-Arnold and bring new player in place of him. So here we got new event. Just only one event. National teams here. Nothing. No, 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 no. So what we can do? Let's play one game. This one, then after we will start playing in division games. Let's play. Who are my substitutes? What is Neymar? My boy Neymar.
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or indeed getting too comfortable.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And here's Raul. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Incoming deliver, impressive jump! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Thinks about the shot. Oh, that's fabulous. Strokes it back. Now, can they get him away? Cross needs to be getting up there! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Coman. This looks promising. Romania are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Raul, always looking for that half a chance. And this is Levin, and he shoots! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Xabi Alonso plays it short.
Wait, what?
Romania have the chance to go the other way. Saliba. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Raul. That ball looks a good one.
No way.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Edmilson. It's Xabi Alonso. And it's Bernardo Silva. That's a good intervention.
No way,
that was what
no
he had to
control.
make in the face of danger that was growing. That is good alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Romania clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, there's the clearance.
So bad game, you know.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, he's defended very well
No.
against those tricky feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent.
No
It's
trick's gonna
almost
work
personal.
like that.
And it had to be.
Xabi Alonso surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Looking to play him in. Now it's Raul. Raul. Raul plays it in. And the keeper beats it away.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bernardo Silva. And it's half-time. So we go in at half-time
And
with
this
both
is tied
defences
game.
still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And there they are.
Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So straight into the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Oh, that's well spotted. Could move up a gear here. Tries to play it through. That is good progress on the left. And he can
That
thump it away.
touch.
And smartly reclaimed. Good running, strong and purposeful. That's a nicely weighted pass. And they've got rid. A probing pass. And it's hoisted clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Great vision. Space for him to turn and look. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now he's off and running.
The attendance for this match was 60,100.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And there's a searching pass. He leaps for it. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Bernardo Silva. Coman. Played out towards the right wing. Robertson. Bernardo Silva. And Edmilson opts for safety. Robertson, excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Xavi Alonso. And it's Timber. And Edmilson. Luis Suarez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bernardo Silva. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. That's a sharp pass. And it's Edmilson. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
No way through. He has found the way through. Steaming on goalwards.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's a throw.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9, Bernardo Silva. Coming on the field is number 10, Eze. Substitution in progress.
Arsenal making further changes here and in quick succession. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card.
Count! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Number 8, Shevchenko. Number 14, Jack Count.
Arsenal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Shot a goal!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nice interception, well timed. Plays a sharp little ball here. Eze, he's found a way through. And this is Shevchenko.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, if this was a game where both sides played to their strengths, there could only have been one winner, but ifs don't count in football.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and
Just a quick
all.
announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
What a game! What a game! No, no, no. What? Starting.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Arsenal.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, we're on the way.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Oh, what a mistake! And he decides to cross it. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Can he spark a counter here? Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
There aren't many defenders, Peter, who assist
Right.
more goals
No, no, no.
than Andy Robertson here. That's for sure. He's reliable, consistently excellent in what he delivers going forward, and it doesn't really compromise on his...
Neymar!
Neymar, how
Oh,
can I miss
wonderful
that?
effort, all by himself.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Saliba. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Haaland engages and forces him off the ball. It's Luis Suarez! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's destined for the flank. Aimed beyond the defence, in towards the back stick. And he's there to deal with it. No goals as yet. And now the breakaway. Edmilson. Now Saliba. Timber. Raul. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. De Jong stands tall and stands strong. That's a nicely shaped ball. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Musiala gets a foot in here, and it's Musiala. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Knocks it into space. Great defending, strong and determined. That's a cute ball. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. That's a good foray he's making. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's clever. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Suarez clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Haaland. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that has not gone well.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's through here. And he's got the beating of his man. Joe! Brilliant save from Alisson! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. So it's going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's got away. It's Salah! Now who's going to be first? Mbappe! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
De Jong. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And here's Haaland. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Mohamed Salah. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Threads one in. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Howson gets over and intercepts. Robertson. Strong running down that left flank. Looking to play him in. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So right back into the action. So neither side has yet broken through. He's picked his way through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Musiala, and he plays one through. And he's managed to get free. Haaland, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Xavi Alonso. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great ball, and he's in here!
What?
Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
It's a pretty loose pass. Haaland going forward. And that has been cut short. Nicely weighted ball. Musiala looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He leaps for it! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He is starved of space and time. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Neymar gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
1,898.
Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's in a great position here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Juve has been caught there, it's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have movement on both benches. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
22.
It's counts! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Has another go!
Fernandes. Number 20. Vinicius
Timber's cross.
Number
Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Messi. Number 8. Bruno Fernandes. Substitution
And that's
in
very
progress.
disappointing, it has to be said. Now, the ball's gone astray. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Neymar. Neymar. There's the shot! Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. And the shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Can he get it through? Neymar. Oh, right place, right time. Vinicius Junior.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Timber ventures forward. Neymar.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, that's a key interception. Timber. Haaland. Neymar. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez is fouled. Robertson. That's an imaginative pass.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Alisson gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Not the most accurate pass. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's fabulous. Foot in.
2 added minutes has been
Looking for
completed.
options for movement. And he was quick to react. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Haaland.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery.
Chance for a shot! It's hit the upright. Deftly away. And that's that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for.
What is wrong, man? What is wrong? Can't even take a single proper shot, man. Piece of shit, man. Piece of shit.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Diouf is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Mbappe. Syria are looking to go forward now. Pass is just off target. Timber. Now Saliba. And that has left him in a heap. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Raul. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Oh, such a clever touch. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Nicely weighted ball. Arsenal have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Caicedo. Jimenez. And that pass just didn't quite work. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Syria are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Terrific effort! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
And the pass is intercepted. He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Raul, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And that was nowhere near his best. Juve. Van Dijk. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now that looks a decent ball. Nice interception, well timed. Now he's had it taken off him. Jimenez. Luis Suarez. Juve. And this is Raul. Xabi Alonso was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That has ended up in no man's land. He's having a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! That's going to go a long way. And it's Xabi Alonso. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Shevchenko gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Dani Olmo. And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And he welcomes it in. It's Ibrahimovic! Off the post! Deftly away. Chance to deliver. He's rising! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Jimenez spots it and intercepts. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to...
So there was the first half.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Ibrahimovic is the guilty party there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He's on it, can he get away? He might, Danny Olmo! And there's the goal!
Let's go.
It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Akanji. That's going across goal. Has a look and plays it forward. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's managed to get free. Caicedo does well to get it back. And no, that was never going to make it. Saliba, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's Olmo. Camavinga. Mbappe.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's not got that quite right. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Suarez. And he's played it back. Passing is crisp and sharp. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Dani Olmo. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he get it through? And that could set him on his way. And a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Mbappe. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Knocks it into space. And that is expertly dealt with. Shevchenko plays it in.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Some resolute defending there.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Raul. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, cracking ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's picked his way through, and he's had it nicked away. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Looking for options for movement.
Arsenal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now it's Mbappe. Xavi Alonso. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. So just one extra minute for stoppages. Mbappe! This could be their final throw of the dice.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number
Desperate
22,
defending required here.
Dani Olmo. Number 24, Raul. Coming on
And
the
that
field.
should get the job done. And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
And
So,
now,
Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Arsenal really deserved this result, it has to be said. I mean, especially for all the effort and endeavour they showed after the break. There was genuine purpose and intent in everything they tried to do, and I think they deserve it.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
I'm confused, man. What should I do now? Let's try this. So level devil. What about trying game like level devil? Is it available in Microsoft Store? Level devil. Yes, it is. It is available. Let's. Oh no, man. Oh no, man. This game, I have to buy for USD 0.99. I have no money. I'm poor. I'm broke. I'm broke. So there is no money. No money, money, money in the house. No money. So other game like Man Man Inside. What is the game name? What is the game name? What's the game name? Man Inside. No, not box. Fort. Inside the fort. Yeah. Yeah. Man in the fort. So the game name is the Golden Fort. Game name is Golden Fort. Let's search it. It's available in Microsoft Store now. The Golden Fort. The Golden Fort. And Fort. Is it available? Easy. Easy. Oh man. Not available. Not available. The golden was not only golden pot. Is it available? Not available. Not available. The golden Goal is there. Goal is there. What's the game name? What's the game name? We'll search later. Let's just first finish this game. Getting over it. Game name is getting over it. I don't know what the game name is. I mean, it's all right. Let's start. Let's start. I mean, let's play without any individual instruction. So the game name is getting over it. Let's search
Well,
it.
this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere.
So the game name is getting
80,000
over it.
here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. So it's away we go then. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Barella brimming with confidence. No doubt an awful lot's going to be expected of him.
Well, he's almost been like a second coach on that pitch, hasn't he? I don't think I've seen him put a foot out of place in recent weeks. It'll be very interesting, though, to see how the opposition are going to try and play around him here. Not easy.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's bustling through. Decent chance! Goal! Milan! Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal
Pressure,
with an
what
awful lot of
pressure?
unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Pressure. What pressure? Oh my god. Game's getting over it. So they are
Milan
paid
penetrate
again.
first.
They are
It
paid
is
again.
a truly
I'm
precious
broke. I have
lead.
no money.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Can he get it through? Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there!
Let's go.
2-0 and in next to no time. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Dovbik demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to
And
hold his
he
man
left
off
the
and
game.
just create
And he
enough
left
room
the
for him to
game.
be able to get
No,
the shot
he did.
away. And I think it's just top play.
Numero 11.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Çalhanoğlu defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's destined for the flank,
Uh-huh.
and he's quick to snatch it back. Look at the space here. Big chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening
So
to
his
fly
internet
away
is not
here.
working. Not working at all. So it's done. He's done. I told you, he's done. So I can take break. Take break tomorrow. So tomorrow we will be playing another game, something different. I will do some research and bring some funny games. So we will do uh, next level game experience. What I'm saying, man, I'm just going crazy. I'm done. I'm done playing. I guess let's go and listen game or what? Hell, man. Let's play my league. Let's play my league. I don't really have good good history.
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. And here's McNeil. There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Tarkowski. Oh, can he get onto this? He's being urged to shoot. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's McNeil. And that's really well manoeuvred. Luis Suarez. Dewsbury Hall. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Gay. Ndiaye. Ndiaye gets on his bike and on the move. Now it's Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
McAllister. And it's Neves. And Robertson. Rafinha. Now Howson. Saliba. Now Howson. Rafinha. Now then, the ball's come loose. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. João Neves. And Rafinha. And here's Suarez. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a sharp pass. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's McNeil. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Garner. Gay. Can he get onto this? Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And this is Luis Suarez. McNeil. Beto might just make this. McAllister. Rafinha. Now Howson. McNeil. Idrissa Gueye. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Idrissa Gueye does really well to win the ball there. McKennie. For Xavi Alonso. Howson. And Rafinha. Rafinha! He's done very well to get to that.
Rafinha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. McKennie. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So neither side yet off the mark.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And so the action is resumed. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. That's a decent clearance. Searching pass he's played there. Tarkowski attempts a clearance. McNeil. Idrissa Gueye. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Branthwaite cuts out the pass.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
O'Brien. And it's Luis Suarez. And here's Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ghana. Rafinha does really well there. He is strong. Branthwaite cuts it out. McAllister.
Attendance for this match was 28,797.
So we've reached the hour mark. Some good persistent defending here. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
Ndiaye. Oh, well measured. Xavi Alonso. And it's Luis Suarez. And it's Neves. That's going to go a long way. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Beto absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And that has left him in a heap. Vitinha, good strong midfield running here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Everton have opted to make another change here.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Beto. Number 7, coming on the field. Number 58.
McKennie looking for the run. Now it's McAllister. Oh, perfectly measured that. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Gay. And that's a good ball. Shot, surely! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And it's been taken short. Vitinha is onto this. He'll try from distance. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's good running with the ball. He's in plenty of space here. Arsenal can try it again now.
Substitutions taking place.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Vitinha receives it in a good position here. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Vitinha, backward it goes. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Coleman aimed beyond the defence. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Coleman makes a dash for it. That's going a... Tries a shot! He lifts the roof! A breakthrough! So late in the day! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Everton look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
It's Luis Suarez! And that's in! They have stolen level at the last! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And it's Coleman. That's a good foray he's making. He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. The end. Time is up. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Luis Suarez taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So, overall...
This is all for today. I'll be back tomorrow. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you guys will follow and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. This is all for today, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you for watching.